A new Canadian film is changing the narrative for queer youth representation. Take a look.
Nice shirts, Virgin Girl and Scarlet Tampon.
Don't you hate it when straights?
Oh my God, looks like it's that time of the year again.
Your fall formal theme is Sadie Hawkins. That means girls get tested.
Erin's Guide to Kissing Girls follows middle schooler Erin, whose friendship with Liz is put to the test as they try to balance all the firsts that come with bringing a preteen. Actor Elliot Stocking plays Erin. Elliot is here along with director Juliana Naughton. Good to have you both with us this morning.
Thanks for having us.
It's such a great film. Juliana, I want to ask you first because you've said this is like a love letter to your younger self. Why do you say that?
I think I say that because when I was 13, 14, I didn't even know that my sexuality was an option. And so this film is sort of addressing all of these big feelings that I was having at 13 of like being in fights with my friends for the first time, having crushes, like navigating puberty, but like telling it through a queer lens in a way that my younger self like didn't get to experience back then.
Elliot, this is your first film.
Yes.
Where were you when you heard that you got the role?
So it was a bit funny. It was a bit of a conundrum because right before we were supposed to shoot, I got a call and it's like, okay, so we're pretty sure we want you for the film. You're not going to sign anything yet because there's this like pandemic thing that might be a problem. Lo and behold, it was a very big problem. Yeah. And so I figured they'd recast. But then like about a year later, I got a call and they're like, hey, we would still like you. So it was a bit of shock, but a lot of excitement. And I'm pretty sure my dad picked up the phone and I jumped over the couch and gave him a big hug.
Oh, yeah. That's so exciting. Let's talk about representation, Juliana. The character of Erin is very confident in herself, in her sexuality. You don't often see that type of experience represented in a young female lead. Why is that choice so important and why was it?
I mean, I think part of the inspiration for this film was that a lot of the queer media that I had seen was for like an older audience, like starting at like, you know, late high school, and also felt predominantly focused on coming out or rooted in tragedy. And it just felt like a shame to me that like young people didn't get to see themselves represented, especially with, you know, kids feeling more confident to come out at younger and younger ages, with the like age of the internet and being able to like learn things themselves. And so that's why it was like so important to like have a character whose problems did not start and end with like her attraction to other girls.
Elliot, I understand you also had another job on this film?
Yes.
Yes. Can you tell us about the prop?
Yeah, so I had the lovely chance to work on Erin's sketchbook that's seen throughout the film, which is super great because I'm into like arts myself.
So you did this?
Yeah.
That's cool.
So I got to it was kind of like a really good character building exercise because it's sort of thinking about like doodling and what is this person thinking about when they have idle time, or like what are they putting in the sketchbook like during class, or and I mean, getting paid for art is kind of rare, and it's always fun. So,
what was? Tell me about that choice to have Elliot do it that way.
Well, I mean, I knew that Elliot was also a visual artist. They go to Etobicoke School of the Arts, and so I was like, oh, we could like pay our art team to like try to replicate what a 13, 14-year-old would, you know, draw as like a fanfic idea, or we could get...
You got a 13, 14-year-old like her.
And like Elliot said, I thought it would be like a good way for them to also connect with the character, which it was.
Yeah, it's like another character in the film,
really,
right? Juliana, you studied film here in Toronto at TMU, and now your film is playing, I understand, right by campus. What's that like for you?
Oh my gosh, it's so surreal because I used to spend like almost every Tuesday, like Cheap Tuesday, at the Carleton, like watching different films. And I went there just last week, and there's our poster on the marquee, and it was just like, wow, full circle.
Full circle moment. Congratulations on all the success. Erin's Guide to Kissing Girls will be playing at the Carleton Cinema in Toronto starting on Friday. Great to meet you both.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this, be sure to subscribe here, or you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.